Chief Joseph by Stacy Hansen. Chief Joseph was born on March 3, 1840, in Walla Walla Valley, Oregon. He is a member of the Nez Perce tribe, where his father, Joseph the Elder, is the local chief. Joseph's name means thunder rolling down a mountain. He grew up to be close friends with his brother Olcott, who taught him how to ride horse, hunt, and fish at a very young age. When Joseph was just a young boy, settlers from the United States began to move into the land of the Nez Perce. In 1855, his father came to an agreement with the governor of Washington as to what land would remain the Nez Perce land. There was peace between the Nez Perce and the white settlers for several years. In the early 1860s, gold was discovered on the Nez Perce land. The U.S. government wanted the land and demanded that Nez Perce agree to the New Deal. In 1863, white settlers told Nez Perce to move out of Walla Walla Valley and into Idaho. Chief Joseph the Elder refused. He felt that the governor had lied to him when they had made their first agreement years before. In 1871, Joseph the Elder died and young Joseph became chief. Before his father's death, Joseph promised him that he would never sell the land of Walla Walla Valley. Joseph did everything he could to keep the peace with the white settlers. However, in 1877, one of the other Nez Perce bands got into a fight and killed several white settlers. He knew the peace had come to an end. Chief Joseph knew a small tribe of 800 people and 200 warriors were no match for the United States Army. In order to save his people, he began to retreat. He hoped to make it to Canada, where he could meet up with the Sioux tribe of Sitting Bull. The retreat of Chief Joseph is called the Nez Perce War. It is often considered one of the most masterful retreats in the military history. With just 200 warriors, Chief Joseph managed to take his people 1,400 miles while fighting 14 battles against the much larger and better equipped United States Army. However, eventually he ran out of food, blankets, and many of his warriors had been killed. He was nearly to the Canadian border when he was forced to surrender on October 5, 1877. The Surrender Speech, voiced by Seth Perkins.
Surrender Speech by Chief Joseph. Delivered October 5th, 1877, Montana Territory. Tell General Howard I know his heart. What he told me before, I have it in my heart. I am tired of fighting. Our chiefs are killed. Looking Glass is dead. Tahul Shoot is dead. The old men are all dead. It is the young who say yes or no. He who led on the young men is dead. It is cold, and we have no blankets. The little children are freezing to death. My people, some of them, have run away to the hills and have no blankets, no food. No one knows where they are, perhaps freezing to death. I want to have time to look for my children and see how many of them I can find. Maybe I shall find them among the dead. Hear me, my chiefs. I am tired. My heart is sick and sad. From where the sun now stands, I will fight no more forever.
After surrendering, Chief Joseph and the Nez Perce were forced to go into a reservation in Oklahoma. Eventually, they were allowed to move back to Idaho in 1855, but this was still far away from their home. Chief Joseph spent the rest of his life fighting peacefully for the rights of his people. He met with President Rutherford B. Hayes and President Theodore Roosevelt to state his case. He hoped that one day the freedom of the United States would also apply to all Native Americans and his people. Chief Joseph died on September 21, 1904, at the Colville Indian Reservation in Washington. He died of a broken heart. He was best known for leading the Nez Perce in the Nez Perce War.